want to go with the motorcycle or the van? Did I get everything out of the van? I think I did. Yeah. Alright, let's dump all you in here. I do need... Why did I do that? I didn't want to put everything in there. Yeah, I need to do a bit of work in the mortars. I think they're in the locker across the way, if I'm not mistaken. You guys should go here, I think. Okay, drop this off in medical. Okay, do I have... Yep, 3 mortar and pestles. Where do I want to stick them? What's a good spot for them? I'll just do it like that. That's actually not a bad idea. Okay, stone powder. Let's get rid of all this small stone first. We're going to get a lot of it doing this work outside. And I need a lot of this. And then for this... I do want to leave some for upgrading too. Okay, yeah. Actually, no. I'm gonna leave that by itself. Okay, I don't need these. Okay, I think I am gonna take the motorcycle. Ooh, copper. Okay, where'd I leave? Up here. Okay, let's see what we got. Hopefully we're at tier 2s or close to tier 2s. He didn't give me the special mission, though, which is what makes me nervous that we're still at tier 1. Which, unfortunately, would suck if it's only a couple. But if it takes all of them, then we'll do what it is.
How's it going?
When did you reset? I think you just reset. Okay, what do you got over here? Ooh, azalea bushes. Yep, I want those. I'll take those. Future decoration.
Right.
Still no dune buggy seats. Buggy engine. Dashboard. I'm pretty sure I have the dashboard.
Well, there's always Shamway up
You're
the
there
road.
till
You can
day
try
73.
looting.
Yep, still at tier 1. God, some of these are farther away.
Would
Let's
you
start at
kindly
least at that one.
God
Let's get
bless
these
you.
closer ones done first. Hopefully he sends us to the special mission. And we don't have to spend all 5 of those, because some of those are ways away. Okay, I think I'm still okay on fuel. I gotta remember that next time I'm back at the base, I do need to refuel. I gotta figure out, maybe I make some kind of stand out there that I can put it on that's high enough that the zombies won't hit it to damage it, but I can
Master, we are not alone.
reach it, so, because the vehicles are usually on the ground. Keep thinking I should be looking for libraries, but I think I probably have enough knowledge to get me through the rest of this playthrough, to be honest. Although we do have a crack-a-book. Oh, you know what? I say that, but the thing is there's still special ones I need to read that I can't research. So yeah, I should still keep doing that. This is a tier 1. Okay. Oh, I see you. Who's spitting? Okay. Come on. I know you're gonna come at me. Oh, you're spitting. I really hate how slow you reload. It's so painfully slow. Okay, let's keep rocking this. Again, this is the one I want to try to get experience and points in. Keep going for those headshots. I'm trying to remember. I know some mods gave you... Maybe it was Rebirth I'm thinking of, where you got more... I think it is. You got more experience if you... for headshots and for kills. Okay, Get some steel out of you. Yeah, I think it was rebirth. It was cool though.
My senses have picked up something.
What am I doing? I don't want spears. I'm at 99 on spears. I'm good with spears. I need to get machine guns up because hopefully that will actually speed up my reload. That's really annoying. Okay. Lots of things that I would love for my house. But yeah, I'm not there yet, so I don't think I really need. I gotta chill out on that. Oh no. I put away the axe. Oh, that sucks. And you guys just keep coming. I wonder if that's from outside or if that is actually part of this, because they just keep coming. More than I thought that this thing should even have. Mineral water's good. See how slow that is? It's painful. Opening doors with my gun. I need to look at ammo for the sniper. I think. Hold on. Oh yeah, they did come in through there. So I've got. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more. Oh, you
Master, we are not alone.
jerk! What the heck? Poison me. Where did you come from? Too many open doors in this place. Oh, okay. There are way too many open doors in this place. I just keep coming from nowhere. Okay. Antidote. Couple stew. Couple mineral waters because you're about to drain my thirst for however long that takes. Okay. Some quick looting. Really hate those guys. Okay, I think the big loot's upstairs. Yeah, they got me on the lookout for those dang scorpions now. Got me moving around. I find it funny that I think this came from WoW back in the day, because I always ended up playing. My buddies liked PvP. I was never into PvP, but you really were always moving and looking around while you were doing things, and it's kind of stuck with me. Probably do good if I ended up playing like Rust or those, because you always see them when they're looting things. They're constantly moving. Get a little ammo there. Return to trader. Cool. Alright, not too much.
Incoming enemies. Prepare
Man, I don't
for
think I have many left before I complete all of the tier 1s. Oh, another one of you jerks. Don't get me. I was coming out of the one trader that's got like the big concrete ramp that goes down. It's really well designed, and then it's got that area you can see all the mobs before you go out. So I'm over there, and I see the scorpions, and I get right up on the bars to go fight them, and of course it stings me through it. So now, why am I getting so many screamers? Wow. Is that just a setting for the wasteland? Like I get, like on some of the big ones, you generate a lot of heat, and I am shooting, but that was a tier 1. I didn't kill that. I guess I did probably kill a roaming horde as well. I may have to get used to that just being kind of what it is. Good old wasteland. Oh, and there went my... I don't think there's a way to fix that. I think it's just going to constantly... Now, my question is if I were to just drop that down to the first floor, would it go through the van or would it break the van? My guess is it would break the van. And I would rather not chance that. Okay.
How can I help?
What do we got?
Thank you.
10mm round. I don't need the 9mm. We can just get one of those to scrap. And again, you don't have special jobs yet. Nope. Okay, next closest is buried supplies. But let's go get my axe. I still can't believe it. I think I thought I was dropping off the pick, not the axe. Okay, let's pick you up. And set you back down. Alright, cool. Let's actually bring you down to the ground. Cool. Alright, let's get that. Get the axe, put away the pick. Yep, that's what I did. Okay, I don't need the pick. Might as well empty the majority of what I have out here real fast. I do have some dump chests that I probably should start using. Especially when I'm trying to get a lot done. Actually, you need to go in here. Okay, yeah, we're just going to dump you. All that I have so many dukes. The goal is to eventually be able to buy the helicopter. That is my end goal, but I think it's like hundreds of thousands of dukes. So I'm not, even though I feel like I'm rich, I'm not rich enough to do that yet.
I've got a bad feeling about
I think I can leave it there as long as it's on the first floor. Okay. The next ones are a bit further away, so it's gonna require longer drives. But it is still, it's only 7:57, so. Yeah, if it takes me 2 days per level, that's unfortunate. And I don't think there's another like him that I could go to. Like within the area. Like the other ones that are in the area, they were near cities I didn't like, which is why I didn't pick them. But they're not the same trader. So again, I wouldn't get any progress towards the one I want. Okay, west, south. Facing north. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but I just aim. I go to the south side, aim north, and I'm telling you, it more often than not, I just find it like that quick. No, this is an older version of the game, so maybe it was more like that it's along that center line, but again, it's the north-south. Like when I try the east-west, it doesn't seem like it's as common, but I mean, it was right there. I didn't even have to go off to the sides, and then the last one, it was like within one block of the side. I just picked the wrong side when I was widening it. But again, it's fast. Like, again, it's also a tier 1. So don't get that twisted. It's not like I'm doing a tier 5 buried quest where it's like freaking wide as hell. Okay, let's drop you off. If it gets to the point where they send me on a special mission, I might go looking at for a higher level tier just to clear.
Gratitude, friend.
Okay, we can take another one of you. Which one is you? Do 10% more damage with clubs. Craft steel clubs. I'll take that one. Okay, now we're on a mission. Good. I don't need bicycle part. Which is going to give me the most money? So I'm going to take the tokens. Melee mods, range mods. If you were armor mods, I'd be more happy because I definitely can use that. I'll take the range mods. Okay, where's your special job? I'm not interested.
Well, alrighty then.
Okay, let's open the box up. I read you. Oh, these are okay. So those gave me ones I can learn. Okay, I don't care about you. We're gonna unactivate you, but we did see a Navisgain High School nearby. I would like to actually do that, even though it's not a quest. It's still one of my favorites. But you know what I really want to do? This approach. Okay, the whole thing is... Let's do that. Actually, no. Put the stuff in here. We'll do that afterwards. Let's go do our one big POI. And then we'll come back and start doing... I got like a should have like almost 750, 800 stone blocks, so we'll be able to do quite a bit of paving. I think it was up here. Only been to so many places. Yes. Nope. Yes. Okay. For some reason, it looked a little bit like it was an industrial thing for a sec. Yes. Okay. There we go. Oh, I don't have a lot of my sniper rounds again. Oh well. Oh, I only have 121 rounds of this.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I only really care about you mostly for those. I do have you as well. And I have the rounds, they're just in the base. Technically, since I'm not doing a quest, I can always stop at any point, so it's not like it's... If I have to go back for ammo, I can't. So we'll go shotgun here. We're going to go in blazing with a shotgun, although I'm going to get some steel. Okay, there we go. I knew you guys were coming. Okay. I can get books from here. Oh, there's also that Kraken book I can hit up too. So there's a couple things we can do. Because, again, it's only 9 o'clock, and I can't do any more quests, so... We have all the freedom to do whatever we want. Nothing back there. Fancy... I wasn't trying to do that. Fancy football helmet. Yep. Okay. Making sure you weren't a scorpion. Man, they sneak up.
Picked up something.
They are so good at sneaking up on you. I don't ever hear them coming. I almost wonder, do they make noise? I wish I could pick those guys up. They won't let me pick up the portraits. I can pick up the movie posters. Not the portraits. Okay, biker. Alright, we'll get to you in a sec. Drop down. Okay. I don't need pots. Anybody in there? Nope. We got some food. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like the fact that I'm not glitching. I don't know what it was, but like I said, I did a full restart of my computer right before I started this, and it is running like a dream right now. I did also just upgrade my video card as well. So, whatever it is, I am cruising, and I don't feel the normal glitches and hiccups I get, which makes this even more fun. Okay, up we go. Oh, there we go. Like, where's the exit? You buzzard, you. Thought I had you the first time. Okay. Oh, there's you. See you there. How much are my shotguns at, too? I should check that out, where my skills are with the shotguns. I don't think I used them as much because it took me a while to get a good one. Okay, I think I'm hitting the fence more than I'm hitting you, bud. Okay, now I can... Oh, if I had ammo, I could. Okay, you are tough. Okay, out of curiosity, skills... Shotguns. 46, I mean, that's not bad. This one's gonna pretty much be, because I still have like 400 rounds, so compared to the other guns, I have all the ammo here. Okay, where are you? There you go. Get you in the back. At least you guys didn't drop. A lot of times I like to drop down and then you have to wait for them to find their way back up to you. Okay, more steel. I will take that. Don't seem to have anybody else up here at the moment. Yeah, this clear's going pretty quick. And again, it's not like, technically it's not a clear, it's just me going in. And I could have just gone to the loot room, but I felt like doing the actual full-on POI since it's early. I gotta see what I have for tier 5s too, because it would be kind of fun if they got like the Higashi or any of those kind of things. And I don't need engines right now. I have all the engines that I need for repairing if I chose to repair. Plus they're heavy as hell. Oh, actually that was a lootable. Alright. It's alright. Got you. Oh, that was sneaky. I think I hit that with the shotgun. Actually, where am I supposed to go? Down? Yes. Now we're on the other side of the wall. Okay, Kazmat. Grab the chemical pile. Nobody's following me. Oh, there we go. Oh, and I'm out again. Nice. Okay, got them all. I think that's the... No, this is the way for the loot room. Don't know. There's usually nothing in these bathrooms if I'm not mistaken, loot wise. Look, I did loot you. And what's this? The teacher's lounge.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Okay. Nope. All right. Let's go hit this up. Let's go finish off. Is this another one I can scrap? It is. I always take the free steel. I think I've got the perk that I get the steel from the cars too, or my... I hate when you mix up playthroughs, trying to remember which one you have which. I think it's in the scrap, right? Salvage. Yeah, I think it might be the other one. I don't think, because Subquake changed a lot of things that are part of the mod. Or, I mean, part of normal vanilla. Which is one of the things that makes it super cool. And then adds other things. So, like I said, trying to remember different playthroughs because I am doing the Project Z as well. And I think in that one, I think in that one I do. Okay, this is the last room. And since I really don't have a lot of other things, I might as well just wake everybody up. Bring them back to the door so they all come at me single file. I'm up to tier 6s in that Project Z playthrough. When you get mini bosses and elites and stuff and all the other things, it gets crazy. Fun, but crazy.
Master, we are not alone.
It becomes just a exercise in trying to find ways of forcing them in like single file lines so you can, because otherwise you just get overwhelmed. Okay, looks like we are done here. I do have eye candy. I think this would be a good spot to actually... I have to take a breaker first so I can pick the lock. But then, yeah, I think I will. I think I'll pop one of those. There we go. Cool. Alright. Pop the eye candy. Fingers crossed for something good. Like, I have some good stuff, but I would love to get lucky and just get, like, a high quality version of something. And that is a better steel knife than I have. Oh, that was terrible. Although we do have a buried treasure. I'll take that. But yeah, so that is an upgrade on my knife. No, all I use it for is for gutting the animals and whatnot. Oh, you... Where did you come from? There goes another antidote. Oh, you guys. And the worst part is like you can't even ignore it because it gets so bad. Like being poisoned is like 10 times worse than being infected. That's the crazy part. All right, antidote. So now I'm back down to 5 again. Okay, scrap you. I don't need to ever make you. Scrap, scrap, scrap. Automatic weapons. I will learn you. I'm not going with clubs. Okay, I think that's everything. And it's still only 11 o'clock.
Feeling about this.
Okay, can I get a mid jump? That would have been awesome. Okay, we are. Ooh, I got an airdrop too. Okay, treasure chest is that way. Airdrop is that way. Let's do both of those. Which one's closer? Airdrops first. We'll do that one. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got the thing that makes it look like I'm wearing a ball cap. It does help with overheating. If I can find the one with the cowboy hat. That's the cool one. Again, I really missed the ability for the different clothing options. And I almost wonder if the reason why they took the clothing options away a long time ago was that they knew at some point they were going to be adding in the DLC, the paid DLC for outfits. And if they did it immediately before they started charging for outfits, everybody would have been up in an uproar. But if you took it away, you know, a year before, and then you bring it in, then they don't put 2 and 2 together, and it just looks like, you know, oh, they're doing this now. But I wonder if that had something to do with why they did away with that stuff. That's the other part. Now that I'm poisoned, I don't have my max health, and so all the vultures are after me. Yeah, it's an interesting thought, though. If that was an intentional decision at one point. Okay, still got the 50 iron plating isn't bad. Iron armor bundle isn't bad either. Oh no. Okay, at least I'm already poisoned. See, all you're gonna do is make me poison for longer. She didn't do that bad. I'm still only 3.8. I'm getting plenty of venom sacks, and I need venom sacks for a lot of stuff too. Okay, who spit at me? Oh, okay, just you. It wasn't another one of the... Oh, it's a cop. There we go. As long as it's not another one of those scorpions. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No. Tell me you got some in you.
How may I assist you?
Wasn't paying... Okay, I do have a container. Okay, is there anywhere near here a gas station? Oh my god. Can I pick you up? Carry me?
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Is it you? Okay, no, I can't move very well.
Ready
How much
for
more do
duty.
you have available for... Okay, quite a bit. Okay. Alright, follow behind me. We are going to look for a gas station. Or someplace that has gas. Dude, screamers again. What is going on with these screamers? Are they just a random spawn in the wasteland? Okay, I don't know why I'm using either of these that I don't have a lot of ammo for. Yeah, the screamer got off the scream. And there's another one. I'm thoroughly confused as to why we're getting this many screamers. Like, is it a thing? Or are they just randomly spawning? Come on, I need to find some gas before I get surrounded by a bunch of scorpions. Oh, man. Usually you can find gas everywhere, but you don't care about it. Ooh, is this the water? No, this is fuel. Okay, this may be what I'm looking for. I think this is the one that has all those fuel barrels in it and a bunch of
My
passing
senses
gas
have
crates.
picked up something.
Oh, come on. Please stop doing this. Oh, scrap. It's funny how the scrap axe looks way better than the steel. I don't know what the titanium one looks like. Okay, shotguns are leveling. Okay, just gotta get to this other side. Why am I going... Oh. A headache. Do I have one of these? I do. Gotcha. I was wondering why I was going so slow. Please have not already raided this and taken all the gas. I haven't. Yes. Okay. Oh. Now I'm up to 9. Scorpions. Oh. Frustrating. Okay, I'm waiting. Okay, we are full up. Let's come out here real fast. Droney, let me have the motor.
How may I
The
assist you?
motorcycle. Okay, drop you down, and we are going to... Are you kidding me? I put it all in that one. So it was empty,
Master, we are not alone.
and I ended up putting stuff in. Don't blow these up. One, you're at 0. Nine. There we go. That'll almost fill us up. Okay, we did fill up. Good. Let's see what's in this parts box. A little bit of shell. Okay, now we're good on gas. And it no longer looks like it's night anymore either. Okay, we're almost full. Perfect. If I see more gas somewhere, I should stop and grab it just so I have some. I don't know why. I always carry gas with me. And for whatever reason, this time I didn't, and of course I ran out. I think this is the one we just did. Don't think we'd have multiples. Alright, if that door's open, then yeah, it's the one we did. It is. Okay, good. Come on. I'm infected. That's the only reason why I'm not full health. Stop being a jerk. Or am I? Alrighty. The buried treasure should be better than the garbage loot, buried loots that we've been picking up. So I'm curious to see what we might get. Because again, like I said, I've got some good weapons, I've got some cool things, but at some point I'm going to start looting higher quality versions of them.
I've got a bad feeling about
And that's kind of what I'm hoping to happen. Because they are expensive, and I mean expensive to upgrade, especially at the levels that I've got them now. And then there's like that, you know, 15, 20, 25% chance for it to fail. It doesn't sound like a lot, but man, it happens, and when it does, it hurts. Is there somebody behind me? Oh, there's a scorpion way behind. And what do we got there? Another scorpion right by where I gotta go? No, that's a spider. Ah, the old wasteland. Okay, how far are we? Okay, we're almost there. And of course, we got a zombie bear waiting here. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a little work to clear the area before we are able to dig. Okay. Load you up. Load you up. Now that it's just this area here, I'm a little more... Okay, nope. This stupidly long reload. Like, how many seconds does this take? Let me check this out. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. It's like 5 seconds for this thing to reload. That is like so ridiculously long. And all the noise we're making, what? We're gonna need a screamer here in 5 minutes. Okay, are we good? This one's a bit bigger. Okay, got the north. But we don't have things spawning every time we go down a level. So that's the other good part about these. And then of course we also have to pick the lock. Get to the end, we'll see which side has the bigger amount left, and I'm thinking... Yeah, we're going this way. Okay, get down. Okay, there we go. I'm like, why can't I move? And actually, I'm getting something that I've been needing anyway, which is clay.
Master, we are not alone.
I'm sure somebody's coming to see me. And they're not here yet. Okay, I can do it without having to take the rock breakers. Oh, it's an easy. Oh, right there. Close to the top. I mean, it's good, high quality, but it's not the ones that I wear. I think I just heard a freaking screamer again. Okay, big old fat. And I'm on. Dude, I gotta be better at reloading this stuff. I think part of the problem is it doesn't have a lot of. The magazine is tiny. So there might be I may need to be looking for a better. Oh, come on. Now how long am I? 7.5. I'm never gonna be. I'm overweight. That's my problem, is I couldn't make this jump up.
It is a pleasure to serve.
I got way too much stuff in my... Oh, I was way overweight, too. Not even just a little overweight. I was a lot overweight. That's why it wouldn't let me jump. Okay, bike is here. Okay, that's all those done. Okay, I think we head back to the base and we can start working on leveling things out. And then for the night, we'll go back down in the mines and start, I think, iron.
My senses have picked up something.
I gotta look at what I'm short of, but I mean, everything's down there. Everything at the exception of oil shale. It's crazy. And at bedrock, too, so we should be fairly safe to mine. I really hate driving through the wasteland. At least in these older versions. So much stuff that you have to avoid or dodge. Hopefully we're close to the road. Maybe. Didn't see a way there. It was every way I could see was running into something as far as the speed I was traveling. Gotta be close. This is so painful. I'm glad that the Fun Pimps decided to lessen the amount of stuff on the ground that would stop your bike to make it so you can actually consider using cross-country as a way of getting around. Oh, I didn't want to go that way. I have a cop right there waiting for me. Why are you waiting for me? I'm not even cooking anything. I keep having that issue where I've got screamers and everybody coming around and hassling me here. I'm not even cooking. My furnaces aren't running nothing.
Master,
I think
we are
I'll
not
get you
alone.
parked up here as well. Okay, because we're about to dig around here. Okay, let's go up and we'll come down in a sec. I do need to empty out. I think both of them have stuff in it. Maybe. Okay, I didn't put anything on the bike. I put it all in Droney. You, on the other hand, I know did. Okay, actually, let's take
All
everything you
systems
have
go.
except
How
for the
may I help?
blocks. I may have to go put some more ammo in that turret because it sounds like it may have run out. Nope, never mind. It didn't. No, you're not furniture. I need to put something in. I don't like that. I don't see the what's on this side. It only shows on one side. I'm gonna have to like pick it up and move it or something. Okay, why are you not shooting at him? Okay, you may actually be out. I'm gonna have to go investigate that. Okay, you see. So,
Incoming
oh,
enemies.
because
Prepare
it's.
for conflict.
All right, I need to make a change over there. Because they run fast. What I need to do is to have a... Okay, power duration is triggered. I want it on for 1 second. I want it for 2 seconds. So once they hit it for 2 seconds, it's going to be powered. I am so bad at reloading my weapons. Except when they're full and I don't need to reload them and it keeps me from being able to shoot something. Then I'm really good at reloading. And I am thirsty, even though I'm dropping mineral waters left and right. Because those antidotes. Yeah, that should take care of those dogs racing through and not getting shot. Alright. Drink one more. Alright, a lot of this is stuff that hasn't been put in, which is why it's not going. And I am going to have to do a lot of work on the trader. But I'm not dealing with it right now. We will get to it. Okay, again, I need 50 cal. And I think I made a bunch of the HP and just the regular. So what am I rolling with right now is just the regular. Yeah, let's keep doing that. So I'm going to drop... oh, it's 556. I have no idea where you came from. Oh. Okay, I think that should be good. 143, 5. Okay, there we go. I don't think I have anything about armor. I think I have a lot of armor and clothes. Yeah, we're gonna have to sell a bunch of this stuff at some point, just not now. That. Medical. Oh, actually, you go in medical. A lot of stuff that should have already gone places, which means I haven't actually used it or put it in there yet. foods go in there. You guys go there. A lot more research again. Tools. Weapons and mods. Ammo. Knowledge. Where did... Okay, it's in the middle. That's why I didn't get it, apparently. Okay, recycle. Yeah, I need to do something about that at some point. It's gonna keep bugging me. Oh, that's right. I use this as a dump, too, so I have more to do. Okay, some of this is for sale, though. The only fun part about coming back from doing missions. Furniture. Should call it furniture and deco. That would be closer to the truth. No, you're already done. Wow, I picked up 7 venom sacks along the way, though. That's actually not bad. $4,100. So much knowledge. Okay, go up there. Had an extra. Let me get rid of that. Oh, that's right. That's where my gas is supposed to go. Okay, are you empty now?
Ready for duty.
Okay, but I do need some gas. Let's take 2 that you
It
have
is a
on
pleasure
you.
to serve.
Okay, and then... Yeah, it's garbage armor, but whatever. Ooh, I'm almost out of whatever my food item of choice. That's right, that gives me a fortitude buff. Let's just swap you out with bacon and eggs for now. Oh, actually I could do that. That's 45. Eat these when I'm inside, because I eat a bunch, but I don't have to carry them all with me. Some baked potato. Okay. Artisan table. Oh, I made a lot more
Great
of
to
that.
see
Okay,
you,
good,
Master.
good. 334. 396. So a little bit more than you can handle. That's good. Alright, but that's a little more than I can handle too. So I am going to be getting a bunch of small stone here. Oh, actually, I want to... Let's grab the regular pick, too. Okay, so I want to... First off, I need to upgrade or strengthen some of these pillars. So let's do this. Put you up here. Take you out. Uh-oh. Wrong pillar. There we go. Okay, same thing here. Just to be safe, I don't know if it would fall if I took it out, but I'd rather not find out the hard way. Okay. So we're gonna at least bulk up around the elevator. And then we'll make a square, start doing things in chunks. Now, one of the things I can do is we can run this over here, and it'll actually level this out. It levels up just as easy as it levels down. So this will at least make this for now, and until we actually upgrade it. Nice level entrance to our area. We gotta break you. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. Alright, so let's continue this around here. Let's at least get all the areas directly around the elevator completely blocked up. I'm trying to stay away from using the auger just because of how much we've had problems with screamers so far. Starting to work its way towards evening, which means we're probably going to get a bunch of stuff. And I haven't done anything. I wonder if it wouldn't be a bad idea to set some kind of external turrets that I could turn on when I'm out working. I don't want them on all the time. That would be crazy. I'd be going through a million ammo. But like when I'm out here doing stuff, would be kind of nice to have that. That looks so much better. There we go. Got those both down there. Now I'm thinking if I go out 3, that'll take me at least outside those pillars there. And then I can upgrade the underneath of here. I think that'll make my stability. It'll make me feel better.
Master, we are not alone.
On the structural integrity of this. Oh, you jerk! Why don't they make noise? Dude, you got me everything. You got me infected. You got me poisoned. Got me lacerated. Absolute jerk. Okay, I need to go up and get the, I don't have the big medical kits on me for some reason. Some point, apparently I don't know. I usually keep them in my hotbar. Stupid jerks. Alright. Better get ready to drink a bunch more again. I think that's the thing that bugs me the most about them. It's like the amount of like water or drinks or whatever you have to go through every time you get poisoned because the I don't know, it's like it multiplies the penalty for medical more. Hey, what's up, man? I don't know why I didn't hear that there. I got my extension turned off. Hey, how you doing, man? I got my my wasteland base up. Here, let me give you the tour. I'm trying to widen out this area over here so it's a little bit better, but I got the elevator put in. And I got to use the cool doors. So I like this, the center. I got all my storages right here in the center, and this is everything. I've got all of the workstations, every one possible, here on this one floor spread around me. So everything's all within reach. And then I got my base out here, my horde approach. So these, if I need to, I can just flip this switch and they'll go, oh, I'm out of gas. Oh. Droney, I need some gas from you.
How may I help?
Actually, no. I think I can actually use the barrels. Let me try that. Yeah, I can. Alright, good. Yeah, so I can flip these on, but... And actually, I don't need the searchlights on. I put up this trigger, so for 3 seconds after they step on it, it'll turn this thing on, so while they're electrocuted, they're getting blasted with the machine gun. And did you know that you can take one electric fence post and connect it to multiple other fence posts? I don't remember when I discovered that, but it's so cool. So I've got the one that's there in concrete, and because I've got it going to 3 blocks side by side, it even catches the ones on the edge. So this should do really good on the horde night. I got more upgrading to do, but I need a lot of brick. Brick is a pain right now. So I think that's all the ones here that I want. Yeah, I love this. I love this. And I got these little lockers that I got on the corners too, so it kind of... I need to finish upgrading, and then I need to paint. Because this is like my last base. I mean, it's a wasteland. I have nowhere else to go. So I'm going to paint this thing up. And then I plan on... Thank you. And then I plan on making this like my living space, and then I'm going to put a 4th floor in, so I'll have to swap out the elevator with the 4th floor one. Or maybe I'll keep it here, because I don't need it. But the next floor is going to be the farm. So I just got to gather more resources and stuff. Dude, and it's not a box. That's my favorite part of this, is it's not a box. And I gotta see, I'm still not sure if I like the corners, but I don't know of any other way to kind of do that interconnects them. So I'll have to see. If I go with a different colored texture on the inside ones, it might actually look cool. We'll see. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to chew up a lot of this destroyed stone and replace it with like regular stone blocks. And then eventually I'll upgrade it to either brick or concrete. Figure out which one. I need to widen out the bottoms too, just so they can get up easier. But for now, it's good. And the horde is going to be on Thursday, so the next day. So we're at day, what, 69? So yeah, we're 1 day away from horde. So I'm excited to try this thing out. Should be good. It's taking care of, like, having that up there now allows me to let it run on its own. And I don't consider that cheese, because that's the Fun Pimp's design or way of doing things. So when they come up, they get electrocuted and shot in the back, which I think is fitting. Unfortunately, my trader is a brand new trader. I had no points, or no... whatever, the friendship or whatever they want to call it with him. So I've just finished the tier 1s. Now I gotta wait for tomorrow to start the tier 2s. But at least they're fast. And then I got bored and went and did the Naviskin High School one real fast. Oh, and dude, look at this map. So I right here I have an entrance to the map. It's just right over there. Because I had looked and I'd seen that there was titanium here and iron there. So I went in a straight line. I don't have an... No, yeah. Horde base where I am, I figured why not? I'm at the point where that's... Yeah, that again, that's kind of where I was. It's like, you know, this was the best city. Looking at the city-wise, you know, it's got a lot of stuff in here, so I wanted that. Versus this one was kind of small. And I don't think I found... that one was small, too. So it was just the best city in general. So that's kind of why I went with that. I'm so... It's hard not to be frustrated, you know, how long it's taking to get this new Undead Legacy. But I understand. It's hard to be patient. Oh, I can't wait. It just looks so good, all the stuff that he's done. Yeah, I'm going to have a blast playing that when it happens, or when it comes out. And it's funny, because both Undead Legacy and Rebirth look like they were ready, you know, to come out like soon, like months ago, and they're both stuck in, I don't know what. Like Rebirth, I can play the new Rebirth. Like if you're on the Patreon, you get the downloads, you can play it. I can't stream it yet, but I can play it. So it's like still being play tested, but it's been being play tested for like, well, you remember when Jawoodle came out with his 24/7 storms thing or whatever? That was from the guy that makes the Rebirth mod. And so he said he kind of had to push back a little bit on the release of the actual updated Rebirth because of that. But that was months ago still. So I don't know. I find myself still playing this. Waiting. Patiently / impatiently. For 2.7. Which would be cool. I've got a lot of concrete for this. I don't have the brick for it. So at some point, and it's not a fun thing to do to go out hunting just clay, but at some point I'm gonna have to. Because I need it that badly. But I am glad that I'm finally got this thing set up. it's a relief to actually have a safe place to operate from. Especially being able to put all those cool new doors and things in. That's the part that excited me. Is I finally got to kind of use them. And I don't think I ever used an elevator, so it was kind of cool to do that as well. And it doesn't take power. That's the weird thing. Like, apparently they have their own power source. Yeah, yep. And I think he's actually going in bug troubleshooting now as well. So, yeah. Man, I'm glad that didn't fall. Yeah. And I think he had some family stuff. Well, he had to help his girlfriend move and some other things too. Just a lot of, and I get it. Life happens. But yeah, the fact he's actually working now on the mod itself as opposed to the different hats and things he was doing for a while. And I get it. You get burned out, so you got to work on something fun to do. So which is cool. But yeah, I'm glad that he's actually back working on the mod. And I think it sounds like when it's done, like, you know, he's just gonna put it out for playtesting, so we'll be able to download it off the not Patreon. What the heck am I doing? Discord. I don't know why that was so hard for me to remember. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that, and I'm curious if he'll let, you know, if it's going to be like a, you know, it's like you play on your own, or if he's going to allow people to stream it. Because, you know, if he does, every single 7 Days YouTuber is going to be playing that. I think that's why he said he didn't want to release it until it was almost finished, because he knows that so many people are waiting to play it that, you know, they're going to immediately do it, and if there's any mistakes, it's going to make it look like it's bad, so he wants to make sure it's polished. I get that. And I don't know if telling people not to stream would work. I think they would still want to do it anyway, just because they've been waiting for so long. Here's somebody. Yeah, that mine, though, it's a straight line, and it ran through coal, then iron, then lead, then nitrate, then back to iron. Like, it was everything. And then there's a branch off where I could get the titanium too. It was like everything in a straight line. It's like the craziest thing I've ever seen. So it's cool. And I did it at bedrock too. I went all the way down to bedrock for this, so hopefully it should be a little bit safer, because I've been having screamers everywhere, even when I'm not cooking or, you know, generating heat. They're just, I don't know. Did he do something just so screamers are able to randomly spawn in the wasteland? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And everyone's going to want to play it too, so nobody's going to understand when he says, oh, this is, you know, you're play testing. They're just, anything that goes wrong, they're going to complain about, because that's just what people do. And yeah, and I understand I would be concerned with that too, especially when you've worked, you know, they're going to be like, oh, you've been working on this for 2 years and and this is wrong with it. And she's going to be like, no. Every time the Fun Pimps released a update, I had to start all over again on stuff. But yeah, and I'm hoping that the way it's set up, like it's set up to play the same map for months. Like that's my biggest wish, because I hate, you know, the ones where it's like by the time you're at day 49, you've got everything you need, and there's no reason to keep playing because you can't get any upgrades, and you just get bored. Like, I'm on day 69 here, going on 70, and I still have, like, stuff that I need to fully upgrade, which is, I think that's the sign of a good mod. Slowing the progression down to the point where you're not, you know, maxed out with everything. I finally got my first piece of steel boots, finally. So I have steel, all steel stuff now. Again, that was today. It happened today on day 69. Yeah, it's just, and that's cool. And Rebirth, the one I'm waiting on, because I don't want to just play the regular Rebirth, because I did like a 100+ episode series on that one, which was fun. And it actually was pretty popular. Like I was getting 700-800 views and stuff on some of those. But I want the Moonlock Protocol. That's the one I'm waiting on, because that is such a fundamental change in 7 days, like almost like Undead Legacy did, but it's in a different direction. So just, you know, making it eternally night until you're able to kill off hive queens that are located in the different biomes. You have to go through an order, and each one will open up a certain day of the week till you finally have light. And there's no time. The vending machines don't tell you what time it is. The traders don't tell you what time it is. There's no way to figure out other than in your head to try to remember. So it's like you'll kind of get a feel like there's probably a horde happening soon, but there's no way to really tell. So it's like the stuff catches you off guard. The tunnels are back, so you're actually going through tunnels, and it's almost like they have spawners inside of them that you're fighting them, and you have to do so many. It's a cool, like a really cool scenario, and that's kind of what I think he's been leaning into, because he did the purge scenario, you know, where that is you have to do 75% of the POIs in a biome before you can progress to the next one, and it's like you're working with people that are outside the quarantine zone to do it, you know, cool stuff like that. And from what I understand, he actually was part of the Undead Legacy Discord and talked a lot with Subquake, and Subquake's the one that what's the word I'm looking for?
Duty.
You know, made him feel like he could actually do this and got him into it. So it's cool. So he has a lot of the things that he liked about, you know, Undead Legacy that he kind of tries to keep in mind as he's making his. So it's not like Darkness Falls where everything just becomes a bullet sponge and things like that. So it's like two big ones I'm looking forward to, and it's just every day I get on the Discord and look to see if there's anything, any kind of news at all about release dates. Nothing. It'll happen. It's going to be an interesting holiday season. Rebirth. It's 7 Days to Die Rebirth. And the reason they call it Rebirth is in the basic scenario, as you kill zombies, they'll die, but they have a chance at coming back to life. You know, kind of like the Rebirth thing. And he added in all these boss kind of that as you get higher in level, it enables these bosses to spawn. So you have to actually build. Well, Moonlock Protocol is a scenario in Rebirth. So there's the Purge scenario, which is the first one he did, and the one that he's been working on now. And I have play tested. It is fun, but it's called Moonlock Protocol. Yeah. So I think originally called it Hives or something like that. It was like something because you're basically taking out hives of zombies and then fighting a queen that somehow has control over the moon or something. Again, it's just storyline of why the sun it's always dark. So you're basically playing in pitch dark all the time, which was really fun. It's always dark, so zombies are spawning. And this story, that's one of the things that frustrates me the most about mods in 7 days, or just 7 days in general, is like the lack of a story. Like when Darkness Falls has such an opportunity to really go into it, because they've added their own traders that are part of progression, and you know, you're fighting these demons and stuff. Like, he could have really put in a good story that you're following along in. But he's just happy with, you know, fetch quests, which is like just new skins on old zombies, and then turn them into bullet sponges the higher level you get. Ooh, I need to go repair this pick. And then there's like Forsaken Road or something like that, that was like a really tough one, and I had fun on that one. I kind of got the gist of how to get started and things, and I was playing that before I saw Rebirth, and then that kind of got my attention and veered me away. I've played Wars UK. It's all right. Some of the other ones, I never got into. Forget what there's like another big one that everybody liked to play for a while. Had like farming and stuff in it. I don't know. I just never got into that one. It was like one where you could actually get NPCs to be part of your group and stuff, and send them to work doing things. don't remember what it's called though. And Ravenhurst, I think I'll always have a soft spot in my heart for Ravenhurst because yeah, no, like I said, the purge scenario is what I really enjoyed, and that was, you know, because it was, you weren't doing quests, you were just going through and doing all these POIs, and there were POIs I'd never seen or POIs I had forgotten that I finally got to experience because, you know, that was the whole point of the mod, was going through and doing all those. So I really got to actually see some POIs that I had never seen and probably never would see if it weren't for that one. So that was kind of fun. And if you ever were to go back and watch the series I did, it was moves and counter moves, because those the zombies he created had different abilities and stuff that would happen, and they kept messing up my horde bases. So it wasn't until the final zone, the final thing, when I actually beat the game, that was the final horde base where I was able to actually take everything on, because it was frustrating but fun, because like I said, it was moves and counter moves. They would do something, so I would try to find a way to change my next horde base to be able to counter that, and then they would do something else that I wasn't expecting. So it actually made me really think a lot. And on that series, I had some self-imposed rules. So every time I went to a new POI, all I could take with me was what I could fit on my person and in one vehicle that I took with me. Everything else got left behind forever. And then I had a certain, before I hit 25% of POIs in a zone, I had to actually be in a fully functioning horde base and off the roof or wherever I kind of started off with. And each base that I made had to be different and unique. So by the time I got towards the end, I was, making some crazy bases, because, I some of those, I spent weeks before I was able to clear out the 75%, depending on how many, how big the zones were and how many cities and how many POIs there were. And like some of the different, like I said, some of the different boss mods were really, like there were these things that were these giant mobs. They would drop out of the sky, and they would just explode. Wherever they went, they exploded. So it's like you had to keep them away from the closest of your base, but off of them would they would, almost like they're falling off their body, would be like these minions that would fall that were all also the exploders. And so it's like, again, you had to keep them away from your base, but you still had to be able to, functionally fight them. And if you tried to, it was kind of crazy. And then the other part that I finally tried with Ren, but they had turbo hordes, and they had tornadoes, and the turbo horde, it just rocked our world. Like it's like playing, 7 days on super hard mode. Like the stuff that was spawning on us, and just in general. Again, fun, because it's like this base right here, my next horde night is going to be boring. It's going to be, which is good, because a boring horde night means that your design did what it's supposed to. Those ones, nah, it kept you on your toes and stuff. So it was, in that case, it was fun, because it wasn't the usual cheesy easy type of thing. You really had to, kind of think smart, unless you were the people that like to just make those cheese bases, where, you don't have to do anything. And I like actually killing my own zombies. You can see on this one, I could make it so that the zombies would just keep running in circles and I didn't have to do anything, but I still like to shoot them. So I got my windows and I got my fences and stuff so that I can actually participate. Which again, people forget that the original, like when you looked at what this game was supposed to be, it was like supposed to be part tower defense, and all the different traps and stuff. And most people now just basically make eternal loops and whatnot and just avoid them. Yeah, exactly. And
Master, we are not alone.
I can, I can turn that off if I want to. I get frustrated though, because it was like every 10 seconds a new zombie would come up and I'd have to stop what I was doing and go and shoot it. So I was like, during the day, okay, I'm gonna have that thing set up to take care of like the rabble. But come the actual horde night, I always turn off all the guns, and it's fun just to, you know, because you get, I don't think you get full credit if you let, you know, the traps do everything, because that's not the build I'm playing. So, yeah. No, I'm having fun. It's just, I know I'm almost to the end of this world, you know. It's like the last base I'm building, so I can use all the resources I want. And I've got good stuff. I know there's better stuff to get, so I'm not like, I haven't got to the point where there's no reason for me to loot things. But we're getting there. So I know that I'm getting to that point where I'm gonna need something else to play. So I'm still trying to figure what that is. I'm trying to stretch it out as long as I can, hoping that, you know, 2.7 comes out, or, you know, one of those things. Or somebody who's making a new mod that, you know, that's brand new but nobody's ever heard of comes out, you know, so just something new. I forgot that's where I put the land claim. Like even on this one, it's like I you know, for my final base, I was like, I could have done a number of things that I know work, but I wanted to try to figure out something unique because of the mechanic that, you know, that the wireless, because I know for the fact that in this one, the wireless is based off of where the person stands, so you can kind of position yourself to reach everything. But he's changing that in 2.7, so it's like you have to, you know, be even more concise about putting everything within range. So I think this design is kind of like a test too for what's coming. We'll have to see how difficult it is for resource gathering. That's kind of like the last little possible hiccup to, you know, to the different bases. I think the design I have, as far as the approach, I think that's still good. And I like the fact that I can build this, you know, if I get lucky enough. You know, if I can find a electric fence post at a trader, I can build this for the very first horde night. Like, it's not, I can do it out of cobble, I can do it out of wood, you know, it still works. It's just a matter of getting the power stuff and the trap stuff. And then you just keep upgrading it as you go through, as the zombies get, you know, tougher and things start exploding on you and whatnot. And I know he's done, and I wonder too, do you think he'll ever look at, and probably not, because he's already thinking about his own game, but I'm wondering, you know, at what point do you think about putting story in, or is it just straight sandbox? Because, you know, if he's looking at ways of making his game, you know, maybe, you know, delving into possible story aspects of the game. Again, I don't know. I love having a story. I enjoy the sandbox of it, but my first love is always going to be RPGs, or even like JRPGs. That's always going to be like my first love. Sandboxes I've learned to really enjoy, but man, Clair Obscur, oh, that was such a good game. I can't tell you how much I enjoyed playing that game. Oh no, you know, a whole new take on the turn-based and stuff, but the story, you just can't beat the stories on those games. And it's like, I don't know if the Fun Pimps are going to make a good enough story, you know, what they're planning on, because all these changes, they say it's, you know, it's for the actual final game and all of its story stuff. And I don't know. They haven't shown anything yet, you know, that gives you a reason to think that that they can make a really, you know, good story that's just gonna suck you in.
All systems go. How may I help?
Okay, I'm gonna trade you some stuff, and then hopefully I can take all those blocks. I mean, I'll play it anyway. We all will. I mean, we've waited so long for this game already. There we go. And every year you keep hearing about that next, you know, zombie apocalypse game or something like that. and I try them, but I always come back. Or even just the regular, you know, different survival games. So Subsistence I enjoyed, but back to 7 days.
My senses have picked up something.
There's that one that where you build a bunch of traps and stuff as well for zombie something or other. I've played that before, but again, back to 7 days. It's just something about this game that you can always come back to. And so, do you know all the people that are playing Alpha 16, are they playing a mod, you know, that brings back a lot of things from Alpha 16, or have they actually gone back to the Alpha 16 game, which I don't know. That would be hard. Like, it was bad enough, you know, going back to Alpha 20 to play this. I don't know. There's so many things that I do enjoy that they've added over the years. Okay, now that would be interesting. I might actually look into that then. If I thought they were just going back and, you know, playing straight Alpha 16, but if it's a mod, then it would still have a lot of the updates. I would hope, you know, the visual updates, the POI updates, the zombie, not necessarily AI, but the you know, the textures and stuff that they did for those. That would be cool. But still have like that learn by doing and everything else. We have to look at that. If I finish this and they haven't done those yet, maybe that would be something to... Keep going to there. What do you... Do I need to change ammo?
Master, we are not alone.
Gotcha. Yeah, it might be something worth looking into then. Because there definitely were stuff about the older ones that I do like. As long as they give you the new stuff too. Well, at least the new stuff that everybody does like. It's kind of a... Everybody finds different things that they do like about this game versus the old game. And there are some things that everybody truly agrees on, but there's a lot of stuff that some people like and others don't. And I think a lot of the noise comes from, you know, a certain subset of people that, you know, again, they like the game a specific way. A lot of people, you know, like some of the changes that they don't like. I'll be honest, the lack of choice is the thing that bugs me the most. And I've commented a few times on that, you know, certain things. Like, I don't know if this is real or not, but I was thinking about this. How long ago did they take away clothes? A while back, right? Do you think maybe at the time they were taking the clothes away, they knew at some point they were going to be bringing out DLC? And they knew that if they ended clothes right at the time they brought the DLC out, people would be in uproar. But if they timed it, people wouldn't even think that it was an intentional decision to allow them to sell cosmetics that otherwise you wouldn't need, because you could, you know, all the different clothes and mods could add everything and you wouldn't need to pay them money for it. Maybe it's just my tinfoil hat, but... I mean, it's just crazy enough to be true. I mean, it's the long game. Because it was a while back that they made that change. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they got all these fancy clothing options. Although that is one thing I can't wait for the next Undead Legacy 2.7 is all the cosmetics and stuff that you actually can loot in the game again. Really customize your character. Because I think the thing I got most excited about when I was playing this is for the first time finding the duster. That was such a cool... Like, that was always what it was. Because it helped you out in the hot areas, and it just looked cool. You know, got that almost that Matrix-like look. Alright, I think I've got... This is probably for here. Unless I want to take this to the road. But I think I've leveled things out enough that we should be good. I think I need to do a quick repair on you. Switch you up. And I think I am going to go do a little bit of mining. But actually, first off, how much can I mine right now? Actually, do I have the fuel bricks over here? I do. If I were to put in here, So I have 2,800. I don't need that much scrap. So I could make 205 this way. Say 150 that way. Now I'm going to actually give the Screamers a reason to come. I did find titanium, so I might actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea to go titanium hunting. And coal, because I need the coal powder. So much lead. I think that, what is it, the copper is part of the, yes, copper and zinc is what you need for the brass. Okay, and then right now I could make 140. Oh, I thought I was crafting more of that. I think I was. Stone. Okay, variable frames. Okay, you got a bunch of stuff. I gave you a ton. He's up to 383 pounds. That is like...
How may I assist you?
I had maxed out intelligence. Well, not maxed out, but got it enough so I could get the Dared Adventure maxed. So I get the 2 awards. I didn't realize... I can do a plus 200% carry weight for you, and I still need to see it. What am I only able to fit 2? I wanted to pick you up.
Where are we going?
No, I've got 4. I don't think that they can. I don't think you can get them upgraded. I think that's just what they are. So yeah. Yeah. He can almost. She, he, whatever. It.
Ready for duty. Powering up.
Can carry more than I can. Which is so convenient when you're mining. Like, I threw all of this into his inventory and he was able to carry it. I'm probably going to mostly use this small stone for stone powder now.
We are not alone.
Because I get so much of it from clearing this place up. And I'm kind of saving which in here. But I've got now... Oops. Got 63 venom sacs. That's how many stupid scorpions I've killed. Half the time because they bit me first. But I got 63 scorpion venom sacs. So that's... Why am I... Did you... Jerk? When did I get poisoned? Or, not poisoned, infected. Okay. Why are you not letting me... use you? There we go. Oh, and I'm out of... Dude, I'm telling you, those... Getting poisoned is like the worst thing, because it just... You go through so much water. Makes you so thirsty. Oh, it is treated. Okay. Alright. Put you guys over here. Like my little, cooking corner. I got finished drinks, finished foods, and then all of the mats for making stuff. 2 campfires. Okay. I'm thirsty. Okay. Got plenty of gasoline. Oh, I didn't even look to see how much time I needed to give this. 267. It's not going to fully, but I think I have some of the garbage wood. Thought I did. I can still use this. Or did I leave it in here? Oh, there we go. Oh, God, I forgot I was... Look at all that wood. That's crazy. Okay. Get you up to 7, we good. It's only 3. That's a lot of wood. Holy cow.
How may I assist you?
Forgot I had all that cooking. Okay, stick you back in here. Okay. Oh, nope, I want to take the van. Love those doors. Oh, actually, I gotta tell you to go to the first floor first. It's not far away, but I need the extra carrying capacity for all the stuff we're gonna get. My end goal is to make it a 3. Well, what the? Jeez. Make it a 3x3 path all the way down. Yeah, like I took it to bedrock, so for the most part, they've kind of left me alone. Which is unusual, but... Whoa, what the? I'm inside... What the? That wasn't fair. How did I end up inside the wood frame? Ugh, that sucked. I got a 2-hour broken leg. I'm gonna start widening this out. So this is like, I want to be able to like bring my motorcycle or get a new motorcycle to bring down here, just so I can have an easier getting some of this stuff that I'm gonna get back and forth from the back of the mine. But you'll see as we go, it was just, and none of this was marked on the map. I was trying to go to something that was further down, and I just started running into this stuff. Crawl. So like a little thing of coal here. Actually, no, I'm walking so slow I don't need to. Decently sized coal node. Yep, I need fuel.
It is a pleasure to serve.
Oh, there we go. I always get turned around sometimes when I'm in just straight up stone, trying to figure out what's up, down, left, right, and end up usually going off in diagonal directions and get frustrated. And what I ended up doing, just because in case I get screamers or something digging down to me, I kind of put a marker up on the map to show where it was below, so I can actually go to that and fill any holes if that happens. So I mean, you can see it's like, so we just got past coal, we're coming up on iron and lead. Somewhere over here to the right is going to be a path going down to the titanium. I want to get the tunnel done first, I think. I need the stone for upgrading some of those wood blocks in there to get everything upgraded. Yeah, there's the path to, and it's right there. There's some coal there, and then further down is the titanium. Really, like I said, really convenient. And I remember I was talking as I was going through, I just found coal, and I was like, I knew who the iron was, so now I just need to find some nitrate, because I'm digging through here, and this, I get halfway through this, and I run into nitrate. I'm like, well, scripted. Yep, and there's lead. That's all the stuff I need for ammo, other than, like, the brass, but I got so much of that. I think my ammo thing has like 6 or 7 stacks of both bullet tips and bullet casings. So right now it's just the gunpowder I'm short on. I think that was the other reason I needed the coal. That's right. I need to get a bunch of that going. I have both coal and nitrate down here, so if I come down and do a decent bit of mining, I am heavy.
How may I assist you?
How much can you carry? You're not even full yet. That's silly. Oh yeah, because he can carry more than I can, because I'm already sitting at like 160, 170, so he can carry like almost twice what I can. Yeah, I can... I think 10 millimeter is going to be the part that I'm hurting on, because that's what I use for my turrets. I have thought of having something set up that kind of points out, so when I'm doing work on the ground, I don't get snuck up on. Because those scorpions, I don't think they make noise. Like, I get creeped up on. Like, every time they hit me, I don't even know they're there. It's like it's like a sneak attack. It's like, come on. Yep, here's a nitrate. Oh, man. And it's, again, this is in a straight line. So, eventually, I'll be able to, like, get the mining car, which I probably could buy right now. And I could put that down here to drive back and forth, too. And then again, more coal connected to the nitrate. So I need coal for both the steel and for the gunpowder, so it's nice that I have what looks like 2 nodes of it down here. And I haven't gone and outlined each of these nodes too, so there might even be other stuff connected to them, like further back in. So I don't even know the full extent of what I have here yet. I do know that I am going to have to dig up as opposed to down, which I'm not a super fan of. But again, if I can mine down here and not have to deal with screamers, 5 minutes from when I start drilling, it's worth it. I might need to look into building a second higher tiered maintenance table, because I would like to be able to put one down here in the mine instead of going back and forth, so I would still be able to repair the Valkyrie without having to go back to the base. I'm full again.
Ready for duty.
Alright, can you carry it all again? No. Not this time. Probably the lead. Well, it's not that much. Okay, that's close. Let's see if I can get the rest of the way back to the front so we can go drop this stuff off in the van. I might decide before I finish the stream to do the other side of this 3x3. Might not be a bad idea. That way tomorrow, or Thursday, I no longer have to work on that. I can just start mining. But I will bring the motorcycle down here, I think. But I can park it nearby wherever I'm working. And then use that to get back, because it'll carry like 600 pounds compared to my 4-something. Although it does include my 4-something. But probably between it and Droney, I should be able to do a lot. How close are we to the beginning? Still can't see it. Well, that kind of tells me. Some mine gas. Oh, I still have gas. I don't have to take from Droney quite yet. Hopefully I don't have to stop drilling before I get to the end. I would at least like to get this second layer completed. Okay, lead. So that means we got a little bit of gap between here before we hit up the coal node. I am getting heavy. Droney has everything that she can carry right now, so I can't give her anything more. How much overweight I want to get before I'm unable to really move. And actually it's almost 4 a.m., which means I'm going to lose the extra carry capacity, so I probably should start moving over there. I can see it now. In like 4 minutes of game time, my carry capacity is gonna drop by like 60, and then I'm probably not gonna be able to move. Oh god, here we are. And actually, it's good I stopped digging when I did, because I'm only 25 pounds over. Oh man. Well, we'll go up to the truck. I want to finish this. I want to go back and finish this line here. So at least it'll be a 2x3. And then the next time I come through, I can actually go all the way down, make it a 3x3. And then I can get a bike down here, and that'll allow me to maneuver and everything I want to do. Alright, and then I need to get this leg fixed too. Come on. I still can't believe how slow that reload is. I gotta look into that. Is it the magazines that'll make it faster, or is this just a super slow reload because of how good of a gun it is? Maybe I'll look it up online. Like the actual gun. See, is the actual gun that annoying to reload? Alright, is it just you, or do I have more friends waiting up top for me? See, I should probably make one more, because I'm not going to be able to jump. And they did destroy my other one. There we go. Weird view. Very strange view. Okay. Alright, there you are. Okay, good. I should be able to reach the van without fully coming up. That was... Oh, no, I parked on the road. That was supposed to be the purpose. Okay, come on. Alright, we got over. I love the fact that I can carry more at night, but it sucks if I don't get it all back in time. Okay. Let me lock you in spot. Droney, where are you at, buddy? There you are.
It is a pleasure to serve.
Take all... I didn't want to do that. Put all you in as well. Got some more diamonds. Yeah, we'll do that later. We gotta... Let's get over to the house. Let's get ready to close this up for the night. I do want to finish getting the rest of this leveled. Even if it's not with stones, I want to get it leveled. Okay. I'll take you up to grab all the stuff out of you, but then I'm going to send you back down just because you seem to fall through. Okay.
My senses have picked up something.
Take everything out of you. Put it up there. I should probably just for... Nope. Turn you on as broadcast. Sometimes I would just leave stuff in there if it was basically going straight into the furnace. Okay. Love how much room these things have. Okay. I should get some more. So this should be done here. How much of this can I go? I can make 6,300. Okay, that's good. Put our stone powder in there. I kind of still wish I had a powder, a specific powder one, other than putting all these things into there. Okay, let's come over here. Okay, grab all of you. Okay. Actually, I think I left some in there, didn't I? Okay. So I currently could make 1,000 before I run out of stone powder again. Most of my clay too. Let's make it 1,000 even. It's another stack of concrete. You. Some more of you. And I'm crafting that. Okay, gotcha. Good there. All the coal I have is getting ground down. That's also 800 and 800. Cool. Get rid of a lot of this. Yeah, I was taking up a lot of space too. Holy cow. I still have all this large stone. Ooh. Let's do another 1,000 of you. So I'm going to need a lot for the concrete I'm making right now. I think I need like 5,000 of the cement or the stone powder to make for the 1,000 of the other stuff. Okay, that's going there. That's going there. Oh yeah. This way. Yep. Cast. I don't have a cast. I need 2 cornmeal. Okay, so I don't have to think about this ever again. Get you cooking again afterwards. Okay, alright, I got enough for you right now. I believe I need to make it in the chem station. Seems about right. Cast. Oh, I need fuel. Okay, I think all the different things that need fuel, I should just put a fat stack right here so I can... Each one takes 27. So if I wanted to make 3, I can only make 1 before I'm out of... There, that should allow me to make 2 more. There we go. Food. Should put half and half. Do I have... Did I put it in tools? Or maybe I put it over in the random. No. Maybe I didn't bring it at all. Unless I put it in the kitchen. Or the food area. If not, I just need to make them. Ah, okay. Should be just right in here, I imagine. 2 of you. 2 of you. Easy enough. And... Can I make any of you right now? A little bit. Haven't hooked you up yet. Okay, I should though. Or power actually. Switch. Bring some of this. And I need the wire tool. Okay. And I want to put you right above here so it's very obvious that you're for that. Okay, so we'll run you over to here. And then run you up to there and into that. So if I want to recycle, right now I can't turn you on. Yep, I just got to flip the switch. Boom, turn you on. Okay. Good. Lights. What all did I get for lights? Did I get anything with enough? Only 3 so far. But I can get more later. So let's do like right here for now. Just want to see that this does work. So many of this specific light that I saw, that sucks that I didn't grab more. Okay, we'll put you here. I am not a fan that you still see all the wires when you do in this mod. In previous, back when this was like in just straight up Minecraft, I was very creative in putting things inside walls to make it so you couldn't see it. But okay, there we go. So I do have those lights. I am gonna need 1 more, and that'll fully give us light at night, which I like. Okay. Yep. Connect you at least. Oh yeah, that lights things up very well. Okay, do I have a cast ready? I do. Cool. Now I can at least move at a decent pace. Put you up there. Okay, put you guys all away. I'm gonna leave the tool in there. That's where I would whenever I use it, I'm going into there. Okay, now we got lights. I need more, so I'll start looking for those for sure when I'm out running errands and not. I need to put you back on the first floor because you're going to drop anyway. Love that. We're coming along. This thing is slowly but surely coming along, and I'll probably do little bits each stream, kind of adding to this. But I don't want to take like the entire thing like we did for the first couple days because we needed to. I don't think I can call it from up here, can I? Like, there's not a thing to hit up here. Okay. Oh, it's over there. No. It would have been over there. Question is, and I had, so I guess technically I could walk around like this and get to it. So it is possible. I have thought about doing something over to here, but again, I don't want to break up the octagon. I like that. Okay. Oh, I think we're in a good place, so let's go ahead and pause the game. First off, I want to thank everyone for showing up, hanging out today. Had a lot of fun, a lot of progress, doing really well, I think. We're moving forward. Tomorrow, or the next stream will be the Horde Night, so that'll be Thursday. The stream will start at 8, so my guess is probably around 9-ish Pacific Standard Time we'll be starting the Horde. So again, if you are watching this VOD on Twitch and you haven't already followed, I would really appreciate it if you hit that follow button, let you know the next time I go live, and you can come enjoy and hang out with us. If you're watching this on YouTube and you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give it a like. If you haven't already subscribed, I'd really appreciate it. It'd help me out a ton if you'd hit that subscribe button. And I'd also encourage you to come follow me on Twitch so you'd be notified and come hang out and be part of these streams here. So anyways, with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.